Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I'm going to be testing and reviewing, as part of our hybrid wash series, Adam's Blue car soap combined with Chemical Guy's Glossworkz Auto Bath. These two shampoos are definitely in my top 5. Don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if it's going to make the perfect 10 that we're looking for. We're going to find that out together. I don't know if it's going to make it a real dud. I don't think so, but we'll find out together. As part of our test, like I always do, I'm going to be using our MTM submachine gun style foamer. This happens to be the PF22. We're going to use 2 ounces, 1 ounce of each car soap, and 10 ounces of warm water to test the foaming ability and pre-wash capability of the 2 hybrid washes. Then we will move to our bucket test, where I'll use our 3-gallon bucket and put 1 ounce each of the Adams and the Chemical Guys, and we'll see how that works out in a hand wash. I'm very, very excited to test this combination out. This combination is a combination that one of the viewers had suggested. I know I keep saying this on every video, but I just haven't had time. I will put out a video, hopefully the next video after this, that will tell you all of the combinations that I have ready to go that we'll be doing. So if you see a combination that you want to have me test and it's not on that list, then please leave that comment in the box. It's about 46, 47 degrees outside. It's sunny. There's a light breeze. Perfect conditions for testing. As long as it's not raining, we're good. So enough of hearing me blab. Let's go out and see what the Adams and Chemical Guys can do as a team and see if we can find that perfect 10 hybrid wash that we're looking for. All right, I have got 1 ounce of our Adams Blue and 1 ounce of our Chemical Guys Glossworkz, 10 ounces of warm water. Let's see how this foams. All right, have to apologize for the wind. I can't control that. Holy moly, if you want some thick foam, this is probably the thickest combination I've seen yet. This stuff is comprised mainly of small and medium cell bubbles. I don't know why as soon as I bring the foam gun out, the wind decides to kick up. Not a lot of lubrication in the foam itself, but wow, is it thick. But you know, when you're out doing your own car, sometimes you have wind, sometimes you have sun. It just depends. So, all right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this combination dwell for 6 minutes. We'll come back, see how much is left, and then we'll rinse it off and see if it degrades our Adams paint sealant, which I can already tell you it won't. But who knows? Mixing stuff like this, we could have two of the chemicals combine and strip the whole thing off. I don't know, probably not. They're both pH balanced, pH neutral, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, we'll be back. Okay, here we are back 6 minutes later, and I would say there's probably 45 to 50% volume left on the hood, windshield, and maybe a little more on the top. On our sun side, maybe 15% or so. So let's go ahead and wash this off with our pressure washer and see if it removes the non-bonded contaminants. And we'll ask the question, did it harm our Adams liquid paint sealant? Okay, here we are back, and as we can see, and as we expected, there's no degradation of our Adams liquid paint sealant from our hybrid combination. I will say that the combo is a little hard to wash off. That could be due to several factors. It could be due somewhat in part to the temperature, although I think that it's just that that combination, it just has good clinging ability. Now, as far as the non-bonded contaminants, very, very nice job. It even, well, maybe removed some of the bonded contaminants, maybe just a little bit on the wheels. It did a very nice job on the body. This car has been through a couple rainstorms since I last washed it, and it did a very nice job. I think that the combination of these two car soaps don't add any value to the other. In other words, both of them are around 9s as far as 9.0 as far as the foaming ability and how they work as a pre-wash, and I think combining them, it's still about a 9. It's not anything that knocks your socks off, other than they're both very, very good. Those two car soaps are definitely in the top 5 in all categories. But solid 9, pretty much what I expected, but nothing additional I don't believe is added. I don't know why my camera's having a seizure. Anyway, I'm going to get our bucket set up and we'll see what kind of foamage it makes in our hand bucket. All right, so I'm going to use 1 ounce of each of the Adams and the chemical guys. You have to excuse the Chinook that's flying over. All right, so the Adams blue shampoo, car shampoo, is very, very viscous, almost like jelly. It's got a nice berry scent to it, and as we see, I'm going to wash this out between because it's so viscous. It's going to sit on the bottom, kind of in a ribbon, and the same thing's going to happen to our Glossworkz. A little, tiny little bit thinner, pretty much the same scent if you're into that, and it also will sit on the bottom. Now, as far as the foaming while I'm mixing this, it's pretty much what I expected, to be honest. These are two really, really, really awesome car soaps by themselves. However, we're going to see what they do, if they do any better together than just by themselves. There is a little lubrication in the water. That's one thing that I wish both of them had, was a little more lubrication. Let me get the pressure washer. We'll agitate this and see what kind of foamage we make. Okay, so the foam structure is mostly small and medium cell bubbles. Even with as much wind as kicked up, it's not dissipating very much. Oh yes, there's some really nice lubrication in there now. Is it better? Is the lubrication better than each of them by themselves? I don't think so. Still, it's still good, but I think what keeps both of those from becoming 10s is the durability of the wash solution from the time I start the panel to the end, and the lubrication. So we are going to give this a fair shot. I'm going to go ahead and get our multiple mitts, get everything set up, and we'll see how this operates and how it works in the hand wash. Alright guys, I apologize for the wind. It just keeps getting worse and worse. But I'm going to go ahead and give you my final review of the Chemical Guys Glossworkz Auto Bath combined with the Adams Car Shampoo, the blue formula. This is really, really good. I'm gonna say that right now, this is the best combination so far. Probably a 9.75. The only reason maybe that I'm not going to give it a 10 is just because this stuff's expensive. So you are using, you know, some of each. I think that either of these by themselves are phenomenal, but combined together, especially in the hand wash, not as much on the foam, but in the hand wash, that it's just, there's plenty of lubrication. The durability of the suds or the soap solution in the mitt is just phenomenal, and it cleans very well. I think that, let me just say this. I think also that for this to be a 10, it's got to be a jam up pre-foam, pre-wash, and yeah, it's kind of about a 9. These together and the foam gun were no better than each of these by themselves. So I'm looking for something that just pushes this over the top. But as far as a hand soap, hand wash, I'm going to have to say that this combination right here so far is the best I've ever used. Even better than the Adam's Red by itself. So, you know, really close to that is the Mystic Snow Foam. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As I said, so far this is the best I've used. I'm going to give it a 9.75. And we're still looking for that 10. I need you guys to give me some suggestions, and it's got to just be 2 washes that I've already done in previous videos. So I apologize for the phone going off, but anyway, guys, I appreciate your viewership. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I will see you on the next video.